because
Ooh. Good, you? We're here live at Adamson's BBQ. It's a local business owner that's defying these strict lockdown restrictions on business owners. He's opening today to allow dine-in services in contravention of the lockdown. Media is out here in full force. You've got every media outlet. They are standing outside the property line as the owner of the business advised them that they are not welcome on the property, which is why they're all standing outside. You've got a lot of support for the business owner here today. Line movement is definitely here to support as well. Everybody is against the lockdown, and so we're going to be covering this event for you here today. As you can see, the parking lot is getting full, busy. There's a lot of support here today for this business. This is the parking lot. Oh, here we have Lamont from the Line Canada. Hi there, we're going live. Anything you would like to say?
I've brought my digestive enzymes to digest a lot of freedom today. That's what's going on. There's a lot of corruption and tyranny out there, and we're going to come here today and stand up for these people because everybody needs to understand small businesses in the restaurant are our lifeblood as much as citizenry are, and we're here to support everybody. So let's get our appetites ready for some freedom, shall we?
Great.
I've been watching you for weeks, man. You've been gassing me up, man. Nice. Well, not weeks, man. Months. I've been watching your speeches and everything. Get me real fired up.
I'm really happy to hear that. Yeah. You a holder? Because sometimes you wonder if people are actually, paying attention to what's going on, and for you to do this with us is absolutely fantastic. We were talking a lot of the market the other day. Yeah, I need you guys. Saying good things about you. Thank you, man.
Hey, we're going live on our platform, brother. Is there something you'd like to say for all of our viewers? Anything while you're doing this today, and what's going on through your mind?
I'm just so glad to see all the support over the last couple of days as we've been getting a little bit spicy online, warming up towards doing this and opening a protest. Everybody who sent the messages, who DM, everybody who's a patriot, who loves freedom, who still believes in sovereignty, thank you so much. Thanks for being in our corner.
Anytime. Thanks a lot.
Okay, if anybody's ready to eat, we're open.
What?
There we go.
We got lineups again.
There's everybody. Come on in to show some support, purchase some really, really good food. Long lineup. Once again, all the fake news and the fake media is lined up outside the property. They're not allowed. They have been told that if they are on the property, they are trespassing. There's a lot of business owners here today that are also supporting as well, that are in the same cause here against these lockdowns. Everybody is wondering as to why the big retailers, Costco and Walmart can operate, at full capacities, whereas these small businesses are the ones that are feeling the pressure. As you can see, the lineups are starting to pile up outside on the road, all the way down the street. There's some street cars that are piling up. Media also keeps coming in. Let's take a quick walk on the inside so we can show you the location. This is amazing. A lot of support for the gentleman. Let's walk inside, take a look, and see what is going on. Excuse me. Sorry.
Oh, no problem. Robert, in an unbiased way. I'm not interested in talking to any of these guys right here because they're not going to report it in an unbiased way.
That's right.
Thank you for coming, bro. Okay, guys, I think we can get the next group of people in here.
There we go. It's important to note that this opening of the restaurant today and the line movement specifically, we are not a mask group. We're not an anti-mask protest or a movement. We're anti-lockdown, oppose these strict restrictions against the Canadian people. Businesses alike, whether you wear a mask or not, is not an issue here. This is the lineup is going all the way around the corner now, all the way around the building. The dining rooms have been set up. It's a lot of great food here. Come and check them out. It's good to see tables and chairs set up again in restaurants. There we go. And then there's all the fake news outlets standing outside.
This is amazing. Thank you so much for coming to support. We'll do east side soon. Once we get a handle on how this is going to happen, we'll be closer to you. Thank you. Thank you guys all so much. I love you guys. Thank you. Freedom! Yeah, thank you, bro. We got some really good barbecue here for you guys today. I just hope I got enough. We normally only cook a little bit for Tuesdays, maybe to feed this many people like all day long. So we'll see how it goes. Yeah, I was not expecting this. Like putting that up yesterday, man. I didn't think it was gonna go this wild. Yeah, sure. Come on, man. We got the heat pumping, man. We'll make it nice. We got the table sanitized. Look at this. Brett's on cleaning duty. Amazing.
You got to start somewhere, right? You know, at the end of the day, nobody else is really doing this.
We've been waiting for 6 months to follow somebody else. We've been waiting for a long time.
Let's start something bigger than this.
It's a way of doing it.
Good job, bro.
Excited? I'm fucking super excited. Thanks for coming, bro.
This is for you. Our goal sign.
We are all essential.
So we're going to remain at the location, going live. Should there be any visits from police services or bylaw. However, we don't believe that will be the case. If they were to follow up with charges, they will most likely follow up the day after or by mail. However, we'll remain here on live just to keep watching how the scene unfolds today.
I hear you. I know. And listen, it's the same type of battle that we've been having.
Well, we have healthcare.
Right.
I mean, in your case, if the bear skin and you're dead, it's not going to last 26. So, I don't have a problem with living to be old. It's healthy.
I think we've overdone it because I'm watching it from better. I think we haven't come to grips. I think people with that, I think society has dropped so much religion that we haven't come to grips with that. And that's also
Are you guys business owners as well? Yeah. We do.
I'd rather not.
Bleeding out.
How's it going, sir? I heard you talking to the media there a second ago.
I'm gonna call the Nazi
Yeah.
tomorrow.
No,
That's my
no.
job,
Well,
but,
we're going live here for the line. Where we do a lot of the protests for the lockdown.
Yeah.
Are you a business owner as
Small
well?
business owner.
Yeah.
Yes, my father is. I'm his son.
Okay, what kind of business do you
We
own?
rent, buy, and sell heavy equipment in the Greater Toronto area and worldwide.
Yeah. Do you feel your business has been affected?
Oh, absolutely. Not everyone's felt the bite from this. It's not me I feel bad for because we're deemed essential, right? But what is essential in today's world? What causes our mental health not more important than our physical health? All these small business owners, they're not going to survive this. Everyone knows it. These subsidies, they don't work, and it's just a complete absolute joke.
Absolutely, and it's good to see the show of support. Did you expect this to happen here today?
We're based in the Etobicoke area. We have since 1981. It's great to see all the support in Etobicoke and our community and Canadians coming together, regardless of race, gender, sexual orientation. We're all Canadians. We all got to stand and fight together.
And what do you feel will come out of this event today? Do you think other businesses will start to follow suit?
It's going to go either one of two ways. One, they're going to lock down even more shit. They're going to be harder on us. Or maybe Doug Ford will see this and he will a little more lenient. I don't know. It's day to day, right?
Right.
28 days later, no one knows what's going to happen.
Exactly. Well, I guess we'll see how it unfolds from here. Pleasure. Thank you. And it's good, as you can see, there's a lot of people here that are supporting this business, purchasing. There's a lot of people that wear a mask, a lot of people that don't wear a mask. And once again, like I said, this is we are protesting the lockdowns, the lockdown restrictions. This is not a mask issue, an anti-mask groups or rallies. This is not the topic. Our lockdown protests and what we're encouraging businesses to do or to open up is in contravention of these regulations that are putting a lot of people out of work and employment. So we do support, and we do hope that a lot of businesses start to realize that staying closed, following these government mandates, will only get you bankrupt in the future. So this is something that you need to do. As you can see, the city of Bylaw vehicles have just showed up with a police officer. They just drove in front of the street here.
How you doing there, Kevin? How are you, buddy? Nice to see you. Hey, Kevin, how you doing?
Yes, let's see you. All right. You guys ready? All right, beautiful. How about these two amazing gentlemen? Name yourselves and tell everybody what's new.
Well, my name is Steve Williams. I'm a small business owner in the city of Toronto, and I'm here because I'm on the right side. I'm here because this is totally wrong, this is unjustified, and I've offered all these wonderful people in the media $5,000 for Doug Ford's favorite charity if they can prove the PCR test is legitimate. I have $5,000 for Doug Ford's favorite charity if you can show me this PCR test is legit. His favorite charity, whatever that is. If not, I will choose a charity, something to do with children, which are being affected in a very, very negative way right now, psychologically, by being forced to wear masks. Despite the fact there is absolutely zero problem with children anywhere in the world, completely acknowledged. There are doctors all over the world being censored. And the one question I have for this media, when they ask me why I was here today, which they refuse to answer, is how do they sleep at night?
Wow.
Incredible.
Right?
And he's right.
That's some passion right there.
You're exactly right.
Nice.
How do you criminals sleep at night?
And $5,000 for Doug Ford's favorite charity if you can show me that test is real.
You guys, everybody
And
catch
how
that?
do you think your own children? What do you think of your grandkids wearing masks in school?
Any of you?
How does that make you feel? Do any of you have a spine? Do any of you have any backbone? I doubt it. You are jellyfish. You're not even extinct. You are a jellyfish. They live in polluted waters.
So, just as our good friend Steve said here, guys, my name is Lamont. I'm with the Line Canada. You guys want to get a hold of Steve and you want to think about his offer of that $5,000 gift, Doug Ford, and his government work, all of this. Contact with him.
The police and the bylaw vehicles drove all the way down the street, and they're still parked all the way down the block. I'm assuming they're just organizing, getting themselves ready to walk up here and follow up with whatever they need to follow up with. So we're just gonna wait here. We'll still be streaming live. No, and as you can see down the street, police officers are coming.
Does anybody want freedom here? Yeah, your stomach's not going to have freedom soon.
As you can see, there's a long lineup of people, but police officers are showing up down. They're walking up towards the parking lot with bylaw.
Got about 5 minutes.
How you doing? Is it Raphael? Yes. How you doing? Yeah.
So, Lamont, what's your thought process on the long lineup of police officers that are walking up towards this parking lot right now?
Oh, I just think they're here to make sure it's peaceful. We've had some issues in the past with counter protesters that can, be violent. Because, in 32 weeks, nobody from the Line Canada has ever touched anyone or been violent and stuff, and we've been attacked on the road and things. So it happens to be sometimes that people are a little passionate around this issue, I would think.
All right. Well, we'll wait for them. They're just walking down the street. They're probably about a minute away, right over there.
Yep.
Walking towards us.
I'll make sure that we announce that these guys are okay.
Hey, just to let you know, I was coming in down there. The cops are down there
Yeah.
with the.
Yep, that's fine, man.
We're gonna stay right beside the man in question. We're gonna go live when police show up.
Look at that. Got a good photo opportunity.
We're just gonna make sure we're next to you live the entire time when police are there, just so that you have at least your own media coverage, proper
Yeah,
media.
they're hungry. Back the blue! Back the blue! Back the blue! Back the blue!
Hey guys, can I please get this line up just a little bit this way so that our van can come through with some more sausages? Thank you.
Yeah, more sausages!
That's the sausage.
Oh, here we go.
Back the blue!
thank you to police services for protecting us for 32 weeks. You guys have been there for us. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Finest.
Hope you're hungry, guys.
Thank you, journalists, for doing honest reporting. And I mean that.
Okay, this is a bylaw officer. Excuse me, guys. Do bylaws pertain to just city staff or the public in general? Because we found a whole bunch of case law that says bylaws only pertain to city staff and not to the general public. Do you have any comments on that? There we go. How's the meeting, guys? Woohoo!
We have bylaw enforcement officers and Toronto Police Service, which
Okay, so is somebody in violation of something? Okay, I'm not gonna touch it. Not anyway. I love you guys. All right, so the police are here.
Hey officers, thanks for being here today. We really appreciate everything you do. We support police officers. Thank you very much.
Hi guys, we back away. Things are live.
Hey guys, can everybody give a big round of applause and a thank you for police officers for protecting us? Really, thank you. Thank you, everybody. Free fruit, whatever you guys want is on the house, I'm sure.
Hey, this is the owner. All right. Sorry, guys, you go ahead. So that's Adam, the owner. Let's find out what this is going to lead to now. All right. So one on bylaws, not enforcement. I have to talk to the supervisor.
Let me get out of your way.
All right.
Sorry, brother.
So we got bylaw here too.
Now, do you have any ID, driver's license?
Yeah, I have some identification.
Yeah, can I see that?
Yeah.
I don't know why you have to identify yourself or provide ID.
Do I have? Yeah, I don't think.
No, you don't have to show.
You don't
ID.
have to
You're
provide any
public health, right?
identification.
Yeah, that's okay.
Yeah.
Okay, okay, understand. Because the legislation does give you the authority to ask you for your license.
What legislation? What section?
Do I have to? Do I have to give him my
Can you
identification?
please quote the section? Can you please quote the section and the act?
Let's see. What section is it?
Thank you, officers, for your service.
The section and the act.
Are you providing
Section.
Can you please provide the section and the act?
Section.
Excuse me, can you
Nope.
your
Nope.
Thank you very much.
Okay, there you go.
Thank you.
Which section, sir?
No? Okay, I'll proceed with my inspection.
It doesn't really matter. I'll give you mine.
All right, thank you.
I don't need to make a
Are you aware? Do you know the section and the act that you're quoting here?
Probably does.
Do you know your authorities?
Here you go, brother.
All right, thank you, sir.
I'm not going to show the
I believe
That's
I believe under the act you also have to provide your credentials, right?
All right. Thank you, sir. If you want me to go through anything that I know. Yeah, okay.
All right, let's take a walk. Yeah, wonderful. Okay, guys, a little bit of room, please. Thank you very much.
Get close to him. Somebody stay close to him.
Yeah. Oh, the hell is this?
This is the health officer asking if the owner of the place is following all the health and safety regulations. So he's there showing him that he does follow all the health and safety. They were asking him for his identification. That's the health and safety officer with the bylaw. He's notifying him there that he is following all the health and safety regulations in accordance with the bylaw.
No, not yet. I'm still waiting on the building permit inspection before I can get the municipal. So you're offering without business? I am. Thank you. No problem. Yeah, we've been put in a really challenging situation this year. Extremely challenging. You have information how to apply for your license? Yeah, I know how. It's online, right? Yeah, it's on my other 2 locations. That's done. I'm just still waiting for my. I have to have my building permit inspection done first, and I'm still waiting on the top. But there's a lot of people here now, but all the contact tracing is being done at the start of the counter.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Is there a log that I can
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, guys, we got to kind of back it up here. And you know what? This is a little much behind the counter right now, guys. I'll ask media, everybody else filming. Let's keep you guys away from the behind the counter area. This is like not really food safe.
Yeah.
That's so. And that YouTube road, just if we could do that from back over there.
Very good.
It seems that the inspector officer asked them for contact tracing information, if they've been collecting information for contact tracing.
That public health officer down there. by the way.
They're asking him for the information for all the contact tracing for what people left, what information.
All right. I would highly
No, he can give the information because he's acquired. However, the information I gave them is John Smith. My
Yes.
phone number is 111-111-111.
Exactly, brother. In the contact tracing forms, everyone, you don't have to put your real name down or your phone number. The hell with these guys. It's all nonsense. Hands up. Who believes that the pandemic is real? Anyone? Not a single hand goes up in the air. We all know this is a lie. Look, Doug Ford, we know that they've got something on you, pal. Just come out and admit what it is they're tracking on you. And we'll support you. Stop running for all of us. This is ridiculous.
All I know is that there's nothing in it right in front of me.
Would you like to cold starter sandwich?
So police and the bylaw officer and the health safety inspector are in the back, still talking to the owner. It would appear that they are asking for the contact tracing log, where people are supposed to fill it up before they come into the building. They're videotaping and taking notes. So I'm pretty sure they're probably going to follow up with a number of charges.
You might have to run for office. All right, guys, let's see.
Go ahead. Go ahead. We were asked to enforce social distancing. However, this is an act of social disobedience. Well, how do you not feel safe with the boys in blue here? That's right.
Well, according to the regulations, it was 6 feet between table tables. That was the recommendation given by them. Well, it was actually 6 feet between table edges is what we were told when we were allowed to reopen in the spring. That was the legislation. It wasn't 2 feet between tables.
Must be nice having a job to be able to ticket people and get some income, eh?
Yeah, right?
Yeah, I know.
Must be nice having a job.
These guys are here to help today, though. You know, these guys are here to help. These guys aren't against us. They're here to help.
I think the officers might need some food though. They might be getting hungry. Yeah.
Adam, this is for any fines that might occur.
Thank you, bro.
Yo, is that paying for the
Tell
police
everybody
family?
how they can donate to you to fight any tickets they might give you.
Well, wait until the tickets come. We'll see. I still haven't been issued a ticket today by bylaw. Nobody else here has been issued a ticket by bylaw. I almost feel like these things might not be holding up in court. We'll see.
I think they know it too.
That would explain why I haven't gone one.
I guess it's illegal in Canada to feed your families, eh?
These guys are here to support us, bro.
What's going on?
Public health, they're trying to make sure everybody's safe. The cops are here to make sure that everybody's safe. These guys aren't causing us any hard time right now. These guys are here for us.
What I want to point out is that
We'll get a little bit of it. I think we have too many people grouped in here together. What do you think? I think we have a lot of people.
we're talking in the parking lot. We can have a store. All right. How you doing, sir? No, we're doing well. I'm gonna go outside the parking lot.
So the food safety inspection officer went around the restaurant to check to see that the tables are all spaced according with the bylaw. The only issue is that people here are not socially distanced, doesn't have social disobedience. The restaurant owner is very, very compliant and very friendly with police. Police are very respectful, and for the moment, there hasn't been any tickets issued, but that could be something that can come on later on, which is an unlawful charge, which will definitely be fought out in court. No problem. So these two, that gentleman and the female, are the bylaw officers, and the two in the yellow jackets are the Toronto Police Service. We're not really quite sure what the health inspector is filling up some documentation with the restaurant owner. We'll follow up with them in a bit as soon as they leave. And that lineup, it just keeps getting longer and longer for all the support. Everybody that's supporting this small business and this gentleman for speaking up against these tyrannical orders. As you can see, the bylaw officers in the back are taking a lot of pictures with their cameras, most likely to follow up with an investigation so that they can have evidence for court cases to state that the business is not following the lockdown restrictions. So they are definitely accumulating all the evidence. There is body cameras on the police officers as well. That's all to corroborate, obviously, as evidence in court. However, should we find should this restaurant owner find himself in court, that is exactly what is required nowadays to get ourselves in front of the judge, so that we can set precedents and case law against these tyrannical orders. So this restaurant owner and all the organizers for the protests are fully aware that getting charged is simply part of the process, and it's a required part of the process to get in front of the judge, so that we can proceed and move forward. We have a lot of people from our protests that we have been conducting in Toronto. Lamont Daigle, Chris Sky is here. A lot of people from the freedom marches and the freedom protests here to support as well. The officers that are actually attending here, the police officers, are the same police officers that have been attending the Young and Dundas protests for the past 6 months that have been conducted by the line. They are familiar faces, so we're aware of who they are. The bylaw officers, however, are not familiar to us. So there you go. People are sitting down and eating. There's regulations to say that you can only have a certain amount of people sitting on the tables. You know what? Nobody's following that. This is a beautiful way. Civil disobedience. You can see an entire family, children, enjoying themselves, dining in like normal human beings should be. Chris, any words? Any words you'd like to say?
I want to say a lot of words. This happened because he's been coming to our protest. We gave him the inspiration he needed to stand up. We promised that we would support him, just like we will support any business that does the same thing. As you can see, there's hundreds of people here. If they need lawyers, we got them. If they need money, we got them. The police came, they had to leave. Why? because when you show support in the numbers that we have, there's nothing they can do. We're going to open hundreds of businesses like this. They're not going to be able to close any of them down, and they're going to have to pretend they gave us permission to open just to save face. This is what we call united non-compliance. And as you see, freedom is beautiful.
Beautiful. Thanks a lot, brother. Just had a quick chat with Chris Scott here, just listen to see what he's got to say. Once again, a lot of support. Everybody's still purchasing. There's owner. Once the bylaw officers leave, we'll follow up with the owner, just to follow up with them and see what exactly transpired, and we'll get a full story. Hi there. Adam, can you give us an update as to what just happened?
We've got the police here just making sure everything's going well. We have some Toronto Public Health is here making sure that we're following all the guidelines. I think we missed our safety plan, a specialized safety plan. We brought it down and nobody taped it up on the wall. So we're missing that. And I think we're also not in compliance with the orders for no dining in the restaurant today. So I'm expecting some charges for that or a fine or something.
Sure, but this is a requirement, and this is part of the fight for our freedoms here in Canada. So we really do appreciate what you're doing and taking a stand with everybody.
Here for the cause, bro.
Thank you, and we're here for you, regardless of the situation. There you have it. So they looked at a lot of the paperwork to see what health guidelines aren't being followed. You know, there might have been a sign on the wall that's not up to date. And there's a bylaw taking pictures of the location for evidence. Hey guys, do you guys feel it's right? What's going on? Officers? I guess they don't want to speak. Oh, excuse me, guys. So you have the bylaw officers that are walking around the restaurant, taking photos of the people not social distancing, signage, or any health regulations that are out of place. And you have the police officers still in the back of the kitchen, speaking with Adam, the owner of the restaurant. gonna wait till the police eventually leave, and by law, highly unlikely to get a ticket today. It'll most likely be mailed to him or delivered to him at a later date for defying the order, and that will be the first step to getting in front of the courts. Sure does. It does feel nice to be able to come into a restaurant and just have a normal life. Hey, it's good to have some real news here today. Boss Millennial, always. Great reporting. Thank you. There's a lot of fake news out there. CTV, CBC, Rebel News, etc.
Another level of kooks, I guess.
Oh, there's kooks everywhere, my friend.
Kooks.
So as you can see, there's the media is outside. Still, they haven't been allowed to come inside the property. Give you a quick view. There they are. And they were being very aggressive when they first attended, blocking off the roadway. They were at one point told that they're trespassing on the property and to move off the property, which is why they're staying outside. We have a truck from the city of Bylaw, Toronto, that actually passed by and gave us a thumbs up. We just missed it here a little bit.
That must be Antifa. That must be Antifa.
What happened?
She's coming up and everybody fucking close face to face. Stay the fuck away from me.
To her?
Yeah, the lady, that lady over there with a colorful mask. You're disgusting. She thinks you're gonna run.
What was the exact word?
Brainwash, zombies. Yeah, underwear was supposed to get knocked on your faces.
Why do you wear
Zombies.
Here's the problem.
Hi there, how's it going? We're just going live here today. Is there anything you'd like to say about what you think is going on over here? I missed it. I'm just going live with the media. What's that?
What's your cause?
I believe their cause is to open up their businesses so they don't go bankrupt.
Oh, really? But what when people continue to die? When this virus doesn't go away because of who there's like
I'm immune.
What
I'm
virus?
immune.
What virus? You see this on my mom died because of COVID. Fuck you guys.
Yikes.
What do you mean? What virus? What do you mean? You're not laughing at it.
What evidence do you have?
Look at her.
What evidence do you have?
Disgusting.
What
Look at her.
evidence do I have? What do you mean?
What evidence do you have that there's a virus? I'd like to
My
know.
mother died from the virus.
How do you know that?
Is there?
How do you know
Because
that?
it's on the death certificate.
Okay, but death certificates are.
Well, it seems like there's a lot of counter protesting. We can't really have a conversation with them, but they're here to cause a scene.
Let's have soda water. Sorry? No, just soda water.
That was the health inspector. He's obviously taking a video for evidentiary purposes, most likely for charges being laid.
Enforcement going on.
What was the outcome? What happened there?
We received no fines. There were no tickets applied to us as a business or any of the staff. I do expect that some fines will likely come down the line. We are operating against a few of the provincial orders, one being the in-restaurant dining, another one, we didn't have one form, a safety form that was supposed to be up on the wall. Despite that, we received no fines or tickets today.
That's excellent. If anything were to change, the entire line movement does stand behind you. We we are accepting donations that we can help you out if anything does come out, as well as lawyers that we have on board.
Now, we don't need any financial support. Just go out and support your restaurants that are opening and protest.
Excellent. Appreciate it.
Hey, me, my wife.
There you have it. No charges laid. Police officers left. Just a few warnings in regards to the certain different health issues in regards to forms that should be stuck on the wall. Other than that, the bylaw officers have left.
Rebel news. Fake news. Rebel news. Fake news.
Let's check out here what's going on with the media and
And then what we can all do collectively to help this people.
excellent. Hey officers, thanks a lot for showing up today. We really appreciate you guys.
Excuse me, officer.
Are you guys taking the cops to like arrest us and stuff? Is that what the media's job is to do?
I guess so.
Is that what you're asking the officer?
They know how to follow their oath, at least.
Yeah,
you know?
exactly. They're not traitors like you.
They're not puppets. Thanks a lot, officers. Have a good day.
Enemy of the people. Sold out. The communist China.
Well, Lamont, we spoke with Adam inside, the owner, and he advised us that they did not give him any tickets at the moment. There's only a few infractions when it comes to safety documentations that are supposed to be on the wall, but they're very minor. Other than that, there was no tickets, and they left. If anything should happen with the follow-up, that would be the situation. But it seems it's a very positive day today. It's a sign of social disobedience. Is there anything you'd like to say to all the followers before we sign off here today?
Well, like as we know, all the police services, the bylaw people, they'll always try to find little things they can get people if there's people standing up for their freedoms. And quite frankly, the police were great. The people are great. There's no counter-protesters. Even the media are keeping their distance. And it's a really great positive experience for everybody today. What it's going to do, I'll tell you right now, is to give the energy and the hope for the other business owners that want to stay open, especially the restaurants for dining in only. They're going to have it. They're going to want it, and we're the first people to stand up, and we'll be here to support people that do. So we're looking forward to it.
Excellent. Thank you.
My pleasure. Thank you.